Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Sanskriti Solanki and I am pursuing my BA Honours in English. Today we will discuss about Robert Browning's poetry, The Laboratory. It was published in From the Dramatic Romances and Lyrics. So let's get started. सबसे पहले The Laboratory is a poem and dramatic monologue by Robert Browning. ये पोम एक ड्रामेटिक मोनोलॉग है जो कि रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग ने लिखा है. The poem was first published in June 1844 in Hood's Magazine and Comic Miscellany, and later Dramatic Romances and Lyrics in 1845. The poem is narrated by a young woman to an apothecary who is preparing her a poison with which to kill her rivals at a nearby royal court. She pushes him to complete the potion while she laments how her beloved is not only being unfaithful, but that he is fully aware that she knows of it. While her betrayers think she must be somewhere in grief, she is proud to be instead plotting their murder. She notes the ingredients he uses, paying particular attention to their texture and color. She hopes the poison will taste sweetly so she can poison the two ladies she has in her sights. Though she is a minion, unlike her competitors, she will have the last laugh by having them killed in a painful way that will also torment her beloved. ये पोम एक यंग लेडी के द्वारा एक अपोथेकेरी को नरेट की गई है जो कि पॉइजन प्रिपेयर कर रहा है उसके राइवल्स को किल करने के लिए. नेक्स्ट, व्हेन द पॉइजन इज कंप्लीट, जब पॉइजन कंप्लीट हो जाता है, शी प्रॉमिसेस द अपोथेकेरी both her fortune, her jewels and gold, but also lets him kiss her. Finally, she is ready to go dancing at the king's and end her torment. Now the rhyme scheme used here is regular with ABAC structure that makes each short stanza playful until the dramatic break of its last line. जो themes यहाँ राइटर ने डिस्कस की है वो है jealousy, it's the feeling that drives our speaker on her bloody quest. Then revenge, the whole poem talks about taking revenge. With death, the poem is about death, not just the idea of death, but some poetic thoughts about mortality, but the dirty, violent reality of poison and murder. Science. The poem takes place in a laboratory of some kind. The poison maker in this poem is doing a kind of science. So let's get started with the textual analysis of the poem. Now that I, tying thy glass mask tightly, may gaze through these faint smokes curling whitely, as thou pliest thy trade in this devil's smithy, which is the poison to poison her prithvi. So the lady is saying to the apothecary कि अब मैंने ग्लास मास्क लगा लिया है, so I can see this smokes and I can see the poison which is being prepared, and then she uses a metaphor for the laboratory which is devil's smithy. Then she asks the apothecary कि ऐसा कौन सा poison है जिससे मैं उसे मार सकती हूँ. Her is depicted as the betrayer of the lady. In the next stanza, he is with her and they know that I know. Where they are, what they do, they believe my tears flow. While they laugh at me fled to the drear, empty church to pray God in for them. I am here. In the next stanza, lady बता रही है कि उसके betrayers को पता है that she knows about them and they are thinking that she is somewhere praying to God and lamenting, but instead she is here preparing the poison for them. In the third stanza, she commands the apothecary, grind away, moisten, and mash up thy paste. Pound at thy powder, I am not in haste. Better sit thus and observe thy things, and go where men wait me and dance at the king's. So, lady is saying to apothecary कि अच्छे से grind करो, moisten and mash up करो paste को, और उस powder को अच्छे से pound करो. I am not in a hurry, मैं जल्दी में नहीं हूँ. I am sitting here and observe your laboratory, observe your strange things, your potions, etc. After that, when my poison will be prepared, I will go to the royal court to dance with the men. So, this is an image of the laboratory and it's the lady and apothecary. In the third stanza, that in the mortar you call it a gum, ah, the brave tree whence such cold oozings come. And yonder soft fire, the exquisite blue, sure to taste sweetly, is that poison too? So जो लेडी है वो जितने भी पोशंस रखे हुए हैं लेबोरेटरी में उन्हें ऑब्जर्व कर रही है एंड जो अपोथेकेरी है उससे पूछ रही है दैट जो मॉर्टर में रखा है वहाँ पर, इज़ इट अ गम, क्या वो गम है? और जो सॉफ्ट फायर एक्सक्विजिट ब्लू कलर का विच इज़ केप्ट देयर, शी इज सेइंग कि इट लुक्स लाइक इट इज़ सो स्वीट, इज इट ऑल्सो पॉइजन? इट इज़ पॉइजन टू. In third stanza, basically, lady is observing all the things in the laboratory. Then in fifth stanza, Hedda, but all of them, thee and thy treasures, what a wild crowd of invisible pleasures, to carry pure death in an earring, a casket, a signalet, a faint mount, a filgiri basket. In this stanza, the lady is dreaming about that if she got all the treasures, all the potions from the laboratory, तो वो कितनी ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड होगी, कितनी ज़्यादा लकी फील करेगी. वो जो भी डेथ पॉइजन है वो एयरिंग में कैरी कर सकती है, कैस्केट में कैरी कर सकती है, फेन माउंट और फिलगेरी बास्केट में भी कैरी कर सकती है. In the next stanza, soon at the king's, a mere lozenge to give, and Pauline should have just 30 minutes to live, but to light a pastille and Elise with her head and her breast and her arms and her hands should drop dead. Next stanza में she is referring to two women, Pauline and Elise. So she is saying that पॉलिन को तो ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है, उसे तो लॉजेंज देंगे एंड शी विल डाई इन जस्ट 30 मिनट्स, शी नीड्स जस्ट 30 मिनट्स टू डाई. बट एलाइज को ऐसा कोई पॉइजन देना, ऐसा कोई पॉइजन प्रिपेयर करना उसके लिए दैट शी विल डाई स्लोली एंड सफ़र विद द डेथ एंड शी विल आस्क फॉर डेथ, शी शुड सफ़र. सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे. ज़्यादा बड़ा लेक्चर हो जाएगा तो बहुत ज़्यादा कन्फ्यूजिंग हो जाएगा. आगे के स्टैंजास we will discuss in the next video. Thank you for watching.